Hi, I'm so glad that you're joining me on this health transformation journey. In order to make this more doable for you so that you don't become overwhelmed, I have broken down everything that we're going to do in the course of the next several months into bite-sized tasks and assignments, if you will. And I've been doing this a long time with people, and I find that there's an order that we start addressing things, and we focus on creating a plan where we implement a task a week. And before you know it, you will find that you're doing things that you haven't been able to do before because you lacked the structure in which to do them. So in order for you to make the most of this, I want to encourage you to do the tasks every week. And there will be a little written description of the tasks, and then so you'll get this content dripped to you, so to speak. So once a week you'll get your task for the week, and then in the middle of the week you'll get a little reminder that says, hey, have you done this? And so that is just to keep you, this on top of the mind awareness so that you don't forget, because we all get busy and we have other things going on in our lives. So I want you to just be reminded that, hey, this week I'm supposed to watch this video on water intake or how to meal plan or whatever it is for that week, and do the corresponding assignment. Some of the tasks have worksheets and downloadables and information that goes with it. So I'll mention that when we do it. And then the last week in every month, there's going to be a questionnaire that is going to help me prepare for our next appointment together. So once you're in that last week of the month, there'll be some questions for you to answer. And if we meet every 6 weeks, or we're a little bit off on the once a month schedule. Most people, once a month is right, but every once in a while we'll wait 6 weeks or 2 months to meet, just because I think we need a little more time to see some stuff play out. Then just know that the questionnaire is designed to be completed before we meet. So if the timing's a little off, that's fine. Just adjust it accordingly. But that's really going to help me gauge where you are. How can I help you, and how can I take the information that you're telling me and turn it into better actionable steps that you can use on your part. So make sure you fill that out. That's part of the value of going through this. And then just another quick note about the importance of charting and journaling and all that kind of stuff. I know it's a pain. Nobody likes to do it, but that is a lot of times the difference between success and failure for people. Because if you don't know what you're doing, you don't know what needs to be changed if you're not getting the results you want. So if you don't know what you're eating and you're not keeping track of that, and we decide, hey, maybe we need to make some diet changes, we don't know what it is you're doing. Or have you been taking your supplements? Have you been exercising? Are you getting enough sleep? Those kinds of things that we need to be keeping track of. Blood pressure, if that's an issue for you. And I talk about that in the module where I assign that as a task, the journaling. And you can do the journaling. Probably the easiest old school way to do it is grab yourself a notebook and just start writing stuff down. I've done it like that for a long time, and it works. It's super simple. It'll cost you about $1 to grab a notebook and go for it. If you use the Practice Better tools, however, I can look at the information that you're putting in, whether it's your food. I'm asking you to log your exercise, that kind of stuff, blood pressure, if you need to keep track of that, if that's something we're working on lowering for you in your case. So if you do it that way, I can check in and have that information available to me in real time. If not, we'll just go over it when we talk on the calls. But whatever works best for you. There's even some apps. Some people are really techy and they love all these new apps. I just can't keep up on all the ones that are available, but I know from working with people that there's a number of good ones, and you just log what you eat and it breaks it down for you and tells you, hey, you're doing a good job, you're meeting your goals, or you're not. So if that's for you, great. If not, use what we've got. The Practice Better application has a little app you can download for your phone to make it easy for you to do that from your phone. So just whatever works for you. The bottom line is to commit to it, invest in it, and before you know it, you will have identified some patterns and things that will help you really hone in on this. And that's where the magic happens, so to speak, where you start getting results where maybe you haven't before. So anyway, if you have a question for me during the course of this program, just use the app. There's a little chat function in there, the Practice Better, where you can get a hold of me. And if you do it that way, I have access to your file and everything, so that if you ask me a question, then I can pull up all of your stuff and give you a really good answer. So anyway, that's how I can support you. And then of course, showing up for your calls, your one-on-one calls, prepared, have questions ready, complete the questionnaire ahead of time so that I know how to help you. That'll be so helpful to me and to you, so that you can get the results you want. I know you can do this, and I'm here to help.